deadly crash overnight brings the morning commute to a standstill for hours, but thankfully now the interstate is back open. Take a look at the crumpled mess, though. That Ford Sport Track, that little four-door pickup truck, all that's left there. The vehicle flipped over on I-40 at the White Bridge Road exit coming into town from the west. The driver, who officials say was not wearing a seatbelt, was tossed from the pickup truck and died at the scene. Commuters were forced to find different ways in. At one point, the travel time into town from Dixon was more than 2.5 hours. The name of the victim has not yet been released, a 20-year-old male. An incredible emergency unfolding at one of the world's busiest airports. If you have not seen this yet, stop what you're doing. Take a look at this. The dramatic video showing the crash landing there, this United Arab Emirates flight, the scorched aftermath here. Hard to believe anybody survived this massive fireball, but amazingly, all 300 people, including 6 Americans, escaped without injuries. They had just gotten off this plane on those emergency chutes. Early indications it was a serious landing gear problem. The plane came down on its belly. Hundreds of witnesses at the airport looked on as this thing erupted into flames just as all the passengers were able to get off. The blast even blowing off one of the wings. Clearly that crew knew what they were doing. Everyone safely evacuated in under 1 minute. Under 1 minute. That is amazing. Wow. All right, back here in Nashville, parents have been waiting all summer long for this news. First day of school, kids are gone. They're back in class. Woo, woo. Nearly 90,000 students and teachers woke up bright and early this morning to flood into Metro elementary classrooms and high schools. Big changes this year with new principals at nearly 30 different schools. Metro Schools also has a new director who told us he's pumped to improve customer service. At Tom Joy Elementary, there were no first day jitters with some of the district's younger scholars.
What are you most excited about this year?
The first day of school.
Why?
It's been 2 months that you play out the playground.
What are you most excited for today on the first day back?
Meet my teacher. Math.
Why?
Because you get to learn fractions, how to divide, multiplication, and adding and subtraction.
All right, those kids are already on the ball. Looking for more information, we have an entire back-to-school section on our website at newschannel5.com. Another big day on the calendar tomorrow as voters cast their ballots in the state primary and county general elections. You'll want to keep it right here on News Channel 5 for the most complete coverage. Be watching our hour-long special with political analyst Pat Nolan starting at 7 o'clock as the polls close on News Channel 5 Plus, and of course a complete wrap-up at 10 o'clock. And remember, we're always on with new totals as they come in on newschannel5.com.